Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. Your man Omid here with you once again. Lots going on in the marketplace. Let's dive in. If you are a realtor or builder, you're going to want to pay special attention to this one because it has to do with rates creeping up higher as a result of higher inflation data. So let's go there together. All right. So last week's market here on the left, this week's market, today's market, pretty big plunge down here today, about 36, 37 basis points down as we speak. Uh, a lot of it has to do with the PCE report, personal consumption expenditure, the Federal Reserve's favorite way of measuring inflation. Now, inflation goal that they have is 2%, right? I don't know if we're going to ever see that in the near future, folks. And so the only saving grace that I see here is if the employment numbers come in weaker than expected, and that unemployment number, as we talked about last week, if it creeps up to 4.1, 4.2, that's the only way that I see the Federal Reserve at this point in time lowering the Fed funds rate, right? Now let's talk about what that means. Rates, by the way. 6.92 national average last week, 7.05. Not all the money in the world, but again, psychologically speaking, if it's over 7 or under 7, it does make a difference. As I've always told you about, there's 100 different ways to be able to reverse engineer an offer, to be able to achieve rates like I do as low as 5.25, 5.5% on a 30-year fixed. Okay, so before your buyers panic about these higher rates, there's a way to reverse engineer your offer to reflect that and be able to help them see themselves in that home with that lower rate that they can afford the payment. Okay? What's going on in the market this week? The JOLTS report comes out tomorrow, job opening labor turnover statistics, mouthful. ADP employment report, I'm thinking 130, 135,000 jobs created. We'll see what that looks like. And we'll see more than anything else, how important this BLS jobs report, which I always say, take the L out, and then we got the report that we got that happens to always be getting adjusted one way or the other. And so we'll see what happens. But that will be the main driver of the only thing that's going to make this marketplace turn around as far as these rates goes, in my opinion. Initial jobless claims comes out on Thursday. So let's see how many people have filed for unemployment the first time. Now, the PCE, not much progress here in the PCE. As you can see, both the headline number and the core. Headline is everything all encompassing. Core removes food and energy. Both these things were up 0.33 and 0.26 month over month, which essentially, drives it up from a 2.43 to 2.45. Oopsies, inflation's going the wrong way, folks. We're not slowing this train down. Why, you ask? Good question. Well, rents continue to be higher than they were same on a month-to-month on a month-over-month basis, as well as a year-over-year. But here's where really I think we're getting bit. We're getting bit on clothes. It's just more expensive, and people are continuing to buy it. Energy, more expensive. We continue to use it because we need it. Gas, more expensive month over month because we need it. But here's the scary part. Folks are making a little bit more money month over month, right? But they're spending. Look how much more they're making, 0.3% month over month. How much more are they spending? 0.8%. This is going the wrong way. We are earning X and we're spending X times 2. This is not good, right? And also the savings rate right now is at 3.6%. That's the lowest we've seen since December of 22. Okay? Now, where's the spending going? Well, unfortunately, it's all on credit card, right? And the majority of folks that are spending money on their credit cards is this chunk right over here, which happen to be making anywhere from 20 to 79% of the income percentile. So they're in the 20 to 79% income percentile. Average median income for Greater King County is 100 and how much was it? They just upped it at this point. No, $124,000. So that puts things in perspective for you for specifically King County. Okay, so this is important. This is why when we're speaking with our buyers, we have to consider how much credit card they have, how much credit card debt that they have in order to be able to move forward and buy a house comfortably. Additionally, credit card by age. This is important for us as well. Again, builders and realtors on the call, my people, 18 to 34-year-olds are having a 48.5% of them come with credit card debt. 35 to 44, 52%. 45 to 54, dudes my age, 57%, right? So really, these are your home buyers at this point. And if anywhere from 48 to 57% of them have credit card debt, which is keeping this economy stimulated as high as it is, which is then turning around and producing numbers like this, where month over month it's higher. I don't think we're going to see any relief because, again, if the Federal Reserve lowers the Fed funds overnight rate, the banks will freely lend out more money, which will do what? Stimulate the economy, and people will spend more on dumb things like, Rolexes and G-Wagons, right? So this is where we're at right now, and we have to be mindful of this. And more importantly, there is a floor of support that's very, very far away here. So this could mean that we have higher rates in the next little while, especially this week, because right now the technicals matter a lot for this specific week. So as always, a ton of different ways around these things that we can help you out with. If you have a buyer that's nervous, who needs a consultation, they're always going to be free 20, 30-minute conversations with me at any time. The link in the bottom of this email that you're receiving this video in, that gets you access to my calendar. So feel free, for yourself, for others that you know and love, for your clients, book yourself a time. Let's have a conversation. Let's at least have an honest conversation about where somebody is and how we're going to move them from where they are to where they want to be. Okay? Hope all that was helpful for you, and we'll catch you again soon. And don't forget, subscribe to our Instagram account because I'm uploading gems there at least 3 to 4 times a week that are helping folks, helping buyers, helping educate our potential buyers for the future. Okay? Take good care. Chat with you soon. Bye-bye.